Hello, traders. This is addzeros, and I want to do a quick recap for today. So, today I had a beautiful day. I had the four trades or the four stock tickers I've traded. I'm going to give you some of the lessons that how I traded them, some of the good strategies I want to share with you, and stay tuned. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button so then you can receive all the recaps and updates on a daily basis. Right. These are some of the ideas I have discussed on the pre-market show, and also I published yesterday night one video about the trade ideas in the morning, and all of them have worked. I'm so happy to see that. Some of them I've not traded because I cannot trade all of them, but if you have listened to that video, it was really helpful. So please stay tuned on those videos, and those ideas still workable. Some of them you can still, carry on for the over the week. Let me show you my space trade. So in space, there's some pre-market trades I had. I don't want to discuss that. There is a live recording of those on the with the pre-market show. If you want to look at it, you can go and look at it. Let me tell you the space trade. So what I was looking, and let me go back to the 1 minute chart, and I can explain to you. Uh, so on the 9, we can clearly say that on the pre-market it was high 28, came down sharply, made some consolidation here, and then at the open it just dropped, and it dropped so heavily. And the moment it dropped so heavily, I was wanted to see that what he does next. Okay, because we know there was a pre-market support as well on the 2458, so I was watchful for that too. And then what I see that it's steeped down, 1 minute, two, three, four, five, completely down. Then it moved back up and then came down. And then I was looking at this kind of a bear flag. So this was I was thinking as a trap for the short traders. So I wanted to see this fail first and then move back up so then I can go long. So it came down, start consolidating. It broke. It broke this 2467, quickly sharply went back up, and the moment it back up and then started breaking the 24 whole number, I went long, partial, partial, partial. And this is a beautiful strategy which is on the gap and go, that when it's start making a bear flag and it failed the bear flag and it's turned into a squeeze for the short seller. And that's exactly what happened. I went long here, partial, 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 came moved back down. I see some consolidation here. The moment it back up now, I added to my position, partial, 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 and then I took this two trades like that. Next one, I'm going to show you the go-to, which is a GXX. In the show, I was telling you that I was looking upside momentum on this. I'm not looking for a downside momentum because this one is really somewhat extended on the downside. So if I share you on the 1 minute, you can see clearly a flag pattern here. I went on the big size, but then when it's not working, I reduce my size. So look at this bear bull flag forming it. I basically entered here, and what I realized is that it sharply moved up and then start consolidating under the 20 whole number and on the way up. So the moment it started consolidating one, two, three, I didn't like it. I closed majority of my position here on the break even. I don't want to take a risk because this was a gapping down stock, and I'm not sure that whether I want to continue my based on my idea or not. So I don't want to be very rigid on my idea. And then what I saw that it made the bear flag and couldn't move down and sharply moved up. So I took my partial, the remaining position partial and all out at coincidentally it was a peak of the pre-market and a pre-market for me. And then that's the way I traded my GXS. I think in last piece I stopped out here because it's failed to move up, and I realized that it's just fading away. So I don't want to trade anymore. So Mara, I had I think more than one trade, and let me explain to you. So, let me go back on the 1 minute so you can easily see my entries. This is a beautiful entry what I had at the 9 o'clock. If you look at it, I was looking at this area and this entry I missed. I was trading at the time the space or looking something or GXS, and I then missed this trade. This was I was closely looking at it, but anyway, I missed it. That's fine. Then I noticed is that this made the bull flag came down, another bull flag, and it's making another bull flag. So with another make the third bull flag is always a risky one because sometimes the trend get exhausted because the third bull flag I entered on the bull flag, but then I realized it is failing. The moment it failed and or failed the broke down the previous bull flag and failed the pattern, I stopped out. I immediately stopped out. I lost, I think, the 20 cents. I stopped 20 cent. I lost it here. Then it came down, and I saw that it is making a beautiful support here. Look at the beautiful support here, and the moment it's making a beautiful support here on the over the VWAP, I went long here on the 2180, and this time I want this to push up to 2230 or something like that. But when I realized it close to 22, I added it to my position, but then again I saw a weakness. I took some off, and then I closed up my position. So I this didn't work out well as well, but I didn't lose anything because I closed and closed. So I basically kind of a break even on this trade. The next trade what I had, I was looking at the 5 minute chart, and if you look at the, let me just remove all the levels so you can see on the 5 minute chart I see a beautiful consolidation on this is 15 minutes. Let me show you the 5 minutes. So if you look at the 5 minute, um, here you go. So I was looking at it, the beautiful nice base created here, and I wanted to see the break of this candle. That's my first partial as it. So I was wanted to see what it does. So moment it break that level on 2140, now I'm expecting is that it's gonna break the whole number two. I waited, came down, moved back up. I added because my stop loss is here on 2114. This time is a 50-cent stop loss on this. Uh, Move back up. I waited for my partial, came down again, touched my entry point, and sharply moved up. And I closed almost all my position. When I then I saw that it's trying to break again this top. I added into my position, and then it just drops. And the moment it dropped again, I closed my position. And then the next one where I see that is just chopping around, then I didn't trade after that. And in afternoon is just moving beautifully up. So these are my two trades. The fourth one, the LMND. So LMND was kind of a beautiful trade, but it didn't work out. So if you look at the 5 minute chart, uh, and LMND is extended on the daily, and it's also making a bear flag on the 5 minute chart. So the moment it break the 5 minute pattern, I entered the short entry here, but then it's just moved up. I stopped out on the first entry here. Then it came down back again. I entered again on the 80, but then it started consolidating and moving up. I stopped on the break even. So this is the way I have traded, and I hope you have enjoyed. And let me know, give me your feedback. How did you like it? And is there any way I can add value to your trading? Or if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Please do subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up if you're really enjoying and learning from these videos. Thank you.